is Dawn Hild with Astrology and Tarot Alchemy, and today I'm very happy to welcome my guest, Nat. I'm sorry, I should say your full name, Natsuko from Chai Astrology, and we've known each other for a while. And today, unintentionally, we actually wore outfits that matched because we're house sisters. So that's typical of us. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be setting intentions today regarding the new moon in Capricorn. And just to review the new moon in Capricorn, it is going to be happening on January 11th at 6:57 Eastern time. And that's important for when you're setting intentions, because you're going to want to set intentions 48 hours, within 48 hours of the time of the actual new moon, because if you set them beforehand, you're in a different phase of the moon. So you want to set them after that 6:57 a.m. time, and it's going to be at 20:44 degrees. And the thing about the sun and moon at 20 at sorry, it's at 20, yeah, 40 degrees. The moon is at 20 degrees, squaring the nodes at also 20 degrees. So you're going to have the nodes of the moon squaring that new moon. So it's a very activating energy. Mars is going to be at 5 degrees, and that's sextiling Saturn at 5 degrees, long-lasting effects, taking action. Venus will be at 15 degrees and Chiron at 15 degrees, and they're going to be in a trine, which is going to be helping the healing energy. So this is a great time of the year to set new intentions and also get those closets cleaned out. Anything physical that you want to get done, this is a perfect time of the year to do that.
Yes. Hi, thank you for inviting me. In the last your video that I was watching, I was so happy to hear that you say like a great time to clean up the closet. And because I actually just clean out my entire office slash workshop, because I work on jewelry at my home office. um yeah, declutter everything and rearranged everything, and it just like feels like so new energy is kind of flowing, and it makes me feel so good. But I actually set the intention to do so in last Mercury retrograde in Virgo, which was like in last August. So it took me a while, but when you align with the cosmic energy, it's always on time, because now it's a new year, a new moon. It's a perfect timing to set new intentions.
Okay, so why do we set intentions?
To set the intentions, like putting a destination address in a navigation system. So where we tell cosmos where we want to go, and that kind of like put our energy, or like making a timeline, so that they know where we want to go.
Okay, Nat, so how would people set intentions?
Well, there's a number of ways that you can set intentions. You can set intention through meditation, journaling. You can use divination tool like a tarot or oracle cards. But my like favorite ways that I always do is to actually craft talisman. And talisman is a physical form, like crystals and stuff, like you infuse with the energy of intention, and you can keep the object as like a memory of the intention or energy of the intentions. And I always like to make a tea blend. I like to look at the chart of the say new moon, and where is the other planets and asteroids, and like who will come forward to um, to make a tea blend to align with my intentions. So then every time I drink a tea or do ritual with the tea, I will have that, like tea is kind of served as a spirit. So I will have that moment with all the spirits. And for being a jewelry maker, I like to make a talisman jewelry. And this earrings actually I made for the intention to declutter my office slash shop. And I so now that it's done, it feels so good to wear it. Like my intentions are now manifested. Yeah. How
Oh,
about you,
that's good.
John?
Well, I know because we belong to the same our little astrology club that we belong to, and Nat has
Wow.
always been so kind to she sends out teas to all of us and directions as to what we're supposed to do, and then we all meet together and we follow directions, light a candle, slowly drink our tea, set intentions for what happens to be going on astrologically, because she does look at the chart, which is great. And so that I find is very fulfilling because we're doing it as a group. And I like the idea of doing things as a group. When I'm setting my intentions personally for any new moon that I am using, what I first do is, okay, what sign is the moon? And this one happens to be in Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is a lot about physical intentions, so cleaning out space is a good one for that. Capricorn also happens to be my eighth house, and the eighth house can also be about debt. So if I wanted to set an intention regarding clearing debt, that would be a good intention that I could use for that as well. It's also, I believe, the skeletal, it represents the skeletal body. So moving your body would be great. I usually follow Jan Spiller's book where she talks about setting intentions, and usually setting intentions between 3 and 7 intentions. And I write them out and number each one. And as she puts it, if you don't like the way it's worded, feel free about rephrasing it. And then you can go forward and think about those manifestations. You can say them out loud just to kind of let them sink in, and setting forth an intention of those being complete. And I wish to easily be free of debt. And that would be an intention that you could write. So that's kind of the example that I wanted to use, is that, you should always set at least 2 intentions, but not more than 9. 2 to kind of
More
get
than
things
that.
going, and less than 9 so you don't spread stuff out too much. But
Yeah, I would say I like to do one at a time. Like you can set reset intentions. Like new moon comes every month. So every month, maybe, well, no, maybe full moon. Like, did this intentions I set at the new moon, did this manifest it? If it's not, why is not manifested? And maybe, do I still want this? And if it's not wanting, you can set the other new intentions back, next new moon. So you work through the letting go of something that you didn't manifest it, and let new things to come in through the waning part of the moon.
so
And
do you do that like a month? Do you do that like for a month? That's what your intention is set for? Because I kind of look at it both ways. I look at it for the month, and then because the new moon, when it happens, like right now, then in July, the Capricorn full moon will take place. So sometimes it's a matter of the new moon intention set on Capricorn and actually, like if you have a long-term, this is perfect for because you have Saturn involved with Mars. So this can be a perfect time for that long-term intention, because then you have 6 months in which to really work on that intention if it's something that is a bit larger in scope.
Yeah, so when you set the longer term intentions, maybe you might want to work on set the little intentions between. So really like you just want to align in with the moon phase at all times. And what you set a new intentions, you kind of stop and re-evaluate at the half moon, and then full moon you kind of do like a mini manifestation. And if you want to set the new intentions because that intention set was maybe taking too long, and you just kind of put on a hold and just working on the new intentions through the waning part. Yeah,
Okay.
so you still not do away. And if you don't, no matter what it is, if you don't give up on it, and if you change your mind, that's fine. That's not what I want. And you can just freely, like set new timelines. But if you don't give up, no matter how large it is, it will eventually manifest.
So if you just change your mind maybe about that particular manifestation, would it be a good time then to let it go at the full moon? Like I release that as
Mhm,
something that
mhm. Yeah,
is no
like
longer me.
you just kind of give a thought at the full moon, and then you walk through letting go and getting new intentions, like through the waning part.
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So, are we ready to do do something with everyone here? So I will let you give the directions and everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna tilt my screen so you can see what I'm doing here. And so today's ritual, we are going to light a candle. Oh, yeah. Well, let's okay. Light a candle and have the flame reflect on the crystal of your chosen. And well, be careful not to burn your fingers. So I kind of like this long ones. It's easy to hold. And we will invite the goddess Hecate to our ritual today. She is a goddess of witchcraft and magic and goddess of the moon. And she is closely related to Capricorn's energy. And she is number 100 in asteroid in our chart. So you might wanna, check out where it's in your chart. And as we imagine the candle flame as her torchlight, guiding us on the manifestation path, we can have any intentions, desires, dream that we wish to bring into reality. So, okay. Now let's invite the goddess Hecate to join our secret space. She comes holding a torchlight as guiding light. Goddess Hecate, mighty and wise, keeper of the ancient magic and celestial tide, we invoke your presence tonight as we set an intention and seek the light. Guide us to the manifestation with your torchlight. Illuminate our intentions with clarity and might. Infuse our dreams with your wisdom and power as we journey through cosmic stream that tower. Hecate, bless the path with divine grace. Guide our sacred embrace in this ritual space. As you gaze upon a candle flame, reflect upon a crystal. Feel her guiding presence as we embark on this manifestation journey. With the energy of Hecate's torch guiding us, let us speak aloud our intentions. What dreams do you wish to bring into reality? Affirm them with conviction as the cosmic force align to support your journey. As we conclude this secret ritual, extinguish the candle, symbolizing the completion of our cosmic communion. Oh, so
No, that was perfect. That was perfect. And I like that you left space in there for us to say our intentions out loud. Or if you want, you can actually pause the you can pause the recording for people that are out there watching and take time if you want to write them out to feel like if you want to ground them in a little bit more. And so I actually used a piece of jade for this. So I like the grounding energy of jade, and it's very Capricornian. And so with my intention setting, I will be using this jade and kind of carrying it around with me, either in my purse or on my person. You can also do this with a piece of crystal jewelry as well. I know on your blog, you did talk about the different ways to set intentions. So I think what I'm going to do is include that down below is a link to your blog, because you said there was a number of different ways that
Yeah.
you listed out there. Can you give us a couple of those that you do that you use for intention setting? What are a couple of those intentions?
Well, journaling, tarot, meditation, and rituals, and crafting a talisman. And I think I had other things like connecting with the nature. And what else? It's a 10. Well, it was 10 things.
Okay. Well, yeah, even just a few of them, because I know that there's multiple ways to do that. And really, the important part of this whole thing is the intention setting part. So you can kind of craft how you want to set an intention and make it your own. I really like using the candle because I feel it's a really good focus
Yeah.
for intention setting. And I know that for me, it's also, you can use that as a meditation where you can do candle gazing for a while as part of that setting intention. So, well, thank you, Nat, for coming today. That was super, super fun. And I am planning on having Nat come back because she is currently studying asteroids and asteroid goddesses, and she has great insights. And there's some really excellent information that you can get by pulling up some of the asteroid goddesses into your chart, like Hecate, like Circe, like Cherclo is out there, and where they show up in your chart can add just a little bit of magic. And if they're right next to an important planet in your chart or a personal planet, that really can help tie into your personality. So thank you, Nat, for being here. And I know I will see more of you in the future. So thank you, everybody, for coming and watching us. Thank you.